Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Samuel Mondi. I'm a member of TBC community. I'm here to brief you a little about TBC and how it has been benefits to me. I came to know about TBC in the year 2017 of August, and ever since then, I decided to carry out my own research personally by going to the website, reading some instruction, trying to know the ideologies, the mission, what they are meant for, go through the blogs, and there I realized I kept my eyes opened and I get to understand the circumstances I'm into, in the sense that I was privileged to know more about the elites and missions, what they have been doing to the populations of this world, how they have feed our mindset with the word scarcity. And ever since then, we have been relying on this word scarcities of this, scarcities of that, scarcities of this. And it has been something very ridiculous to humans, to be humans. Because to my own surprise, as the biggest and richest men of this world, called elites, how they have been manipulating and controlling the hearts of every human being on earth with just 1% of the world population controlling the entire 99%, trying to please us, she give us this creation of jobs, create this, create that in the hospital, assist. But at the end of it, every month, even those who have some jobs they are doing, you find out that at the end of every month, almost majorities of your salary, your earning salary, still go back to the government, and you are left with peanuts. What am I trying to insinuate? Trying to make sure to understand that after the labor, the stress, even when the month comes at the end, you got your salary, you still have to transfer majorities of your hard earning back to the government, showing that the 1% still rules the world, still controls the population, still controls the heart of men in another form, in a form that not is not widely open to humans to see. It's obvious. I just have to thank God for the admin of TBC. Have done a great job as making us to understand the lyrics behind the dancing drum. What are they up to? What they are up to? What are their visions? What are they planning? And every blog has its own expression. Go through the blogs of TBC and get to be informed, because there's an adage that says, if you are not informed, you'll be deformed. And it's to my surprise, the majority are informed, but yet they choose to be deformed on their own, hoping that there is no solution. But forgetting that you yourself, you are the solution. And that is why TBC has come to this existence, to help eradicate poverty globally. And the proof is there. A lot of testimonies on the blogs. People were happy, coming out, giving out the testimonies, things that happens to them, things that they finally get to realize that TBC can buy. How TBC has been connecting with merchants, and the coin has gradually begin to be accepted globally. It's something of joy. I really appreciate that. because TBC is a peer-to-peer. And the majority of people out there are still new or tell me, okay, if I go to this website now and I bought this, how can I cash out? That is always their first questions. Are you interested in cashing out something that will makes you rich for just having a patience of 2, 3 years and you become thousandaire or millionaire? But at the moment you are interested in cashing it out, it is very obvious that human mindset are very deep and far away from the truth. I really use this opportunity to appreciate the voice of TVC, Ramsey, and the top leaders that have been doing great jobs, and God should continue to guide them. Let me not forget the fact that to say this is opportunity to say that TVC getting stronger and stronger every day. It is the only abundance coin, cryptocurrency, that increases by 1 to 5% on its own. As long as the community keep increasing, as long as people keep coming in to join the community, the value of TBC coin increases on its own. Held by 12 BG GMT, it increases by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5%. Even the so-called Bitcoin that is now the, the father of all cryptocurrency, it doesn't have that advantage of increasing of its own, and it deform and increase. It fluctuates up and down without a steady release because it's open. It's a public. It's open to cryptocurrency market cap, and the market might affect it down or up. But but TBC cannot be affected. The value cannot go down in price because there's an agreement before joining that this coin cannot be affected. Rather, it can only go up in value. And the TBC admin has keeps to that. That is the power of agreement. So it only increases 1 to 5%. All you need to do is just take advantage of the Kringle's gift you have given and try to inform people about it into the community. And your Kringle is 1 to 5%. So-called was you are opportunity to have $100. Just use it to buy more Kringles in addition to the one you have. And for the mission of 2 years, you see how much you have in your wallet. And then you'll be very happy. The majority of the people have the money. But they say, no, I don't want to buy it because I don't want to risk it, I don't want to do it. And you are holding your future. Instead of you to invest it, you are holding it. Give it, give it out, put it in there. It's still in your wallet and it continues to grow. The rich men invest their money and they became more richer and healthier, wealthier, while the poor hold on to their money and they remain there adamant. You don't want to lose and you want to gain. That is human being for you. Even the Bible says, don't put your eggs in one basket. You have to divide them. That's life for you. The investments you make today determine your future tomorrow. And this one is clear. Even if you don't believe in the ideology of TBC, but for the fact that you were informed, someone come to you and tell you about it and give you a brief. This is what will happen. This is what will happen. This is how it's going. Just try as much as possible. Bring out that money. Do according to the way you've been instructed. So by the time, in future time, when you now become the TBC become matured and you look back to your coin inside your wallet, you say, thank God I made the right decision. But other people, they will look back and say, wow, I never take this advantage. They just lost it all. So that's the difference between two mindsets. Both of them didn't believe in the ideologies, but one of them chose to play along, even if he did not believe in the ideology. And at the end of the day, it becomes favorable to him, while the other one did not believe in the ideology also, and he decided not to play along. And at the end of the day, he was crying. While this one that plays along was happy, jumping up because he takes the advantage. That is it for you. That is human being for you. I will advise you to be as this one, the right one that takes the advantage and become happy, unlike the left hand that did not take the advantage and become sober and sorrowful. That is what TBC can do. That is the ideology behind TBC. Play along, try to go to the blogs, read about the posts, and you get opened in knowledge. I really thank God that for me, I stick to the community. I believe in the ideology, and I hope TBC continues to grow and rock. Even I have a lot of friends I've given information about, but majority of them choose to be adamant, telling me, this one, this, that. I was just laughing because I know what I'm hiding to. Each time I look at my wallet, I became happy. I feel this joy as well. I have something to rely upon because I play along. I read the blogs. I understand what is going on in the community. I'm not just eager to click the button and withdraw. No, I'm there to leave it and let it mature. So by the time everything is okay, I will be very happy to say, thank God I made the right steps. And here I am now today. Tomorrow will be the 2 years anniversaries of TBC, a community that that tomorrow will be completing the 2 years ever since the day they came into existence. And we have up to 3 million people. It's not easy, man. I think 2.9 at the moment. But it's not easy. Even for you to get a community of 500,000 people, it's not easy. Not to talk of 2.5, 2.9, 3 million. It shows people's belief in it. People have seen the visions in it, and majorities have stick to it. And before you know it, TBC is blown, become popular, become more exposed to the world. And by the time the merchants, the fiat exchange is coming up, the uh, wallet, what do you call it? That one also is coming up. But every will move to the new wallet. You see that all these advantages will just blown and boom, before you know it, here we are, TBC. And thank God for the admin and every member. I pray that God continue to strengthen you. Keep it up. One love of TBC. Bye for now.